Good morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa, wherever you are in the world. I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro at your service. And welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Long time no see for Genshin Impact. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in Bio, Nara, Demon Warrior, Mercurian, Nimby, Dragon Master. Welcome in, Cube. How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, I forgot that like on the Twitch side you can earn like Genshin Impact drops. I always forget how that works, but yeah, fun fact. I just got reminded of that just now when I was looking at my Twitch chat too. Gosh, doing good? Me? I'm good! Busy day with idle side job. I also took my car in for some maintenance. Wah, wah, wah. My poor wallet. But I want my car to last for a very long time. And she's been due for some routine maintenance. So I took her in, got some work done. I thought I broke my work laptop. I was really nervous there because I spilled a little bit of water. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I was like, oh no, does my battery not work anymore? It was just a little moment. It was just having a little moment, but it started charging again pretty quickly. I was just nervous there for a second. And then I took a nap after idle side job. I put together a quick YouTube short, and now I'm here. Yeah, oh yeah, it's the weekend. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I have a lot of content work and stuff to get caught up on this weekend, so hopefully I can get to doing that. You just slept all day? Oh, that sounds nice. I could go for an all-day sort of sleep. An all-day nap. Excited to watch me play? Yeah, I'm also very excited. I have been anticipating this interlude chapter ever since I saw the trailer. And that it was going to go back to Mondstadt and talk about some things that were never really touched upon for a long time. So I'm hoping that we get some answers right about now. I did make a little YouTube short about it a couple of days ago, I believe. So I will recap a little bit of what's going on, sort of what's going on here in Mondstadt and what we might expect. I did my very, very best to avoid some spoilers, so if you all could help me do that, continue to do that, I would really appreciate that. But just going off of what I have seen in the trailer, I feel like this is some important information for you all to know. Yeah. Finals are looming large. Oh my gosh, good luck with finals. Anyone taking finals? Gosh, always so stressful, but I'm sure you all will do well. But yeah, it says here, crimes 1 and 2. I think I know what those crimes are, unfortunately. This is specifically, I'm assuming beta, oh not beta, albedo. Forgot a little syllable there. Albedo is the captain of the investigation team of the Knights of Favonius, and he's on trial, at least from what we can see in the chapter trailer. Unfortunately, terrible timing because the Windbloom Festival is in this year. It's I guess Mondstadt's one of Mondstadt's many festivals. Mondstadt is a very fun and jovial sort of country, nation. They have a lot of festivals, and Windbloom is one of them. So it should be, as it says here, should be a joyous affair, but not all is as it seems. One of the things that's going on that you see in the trailer is that Albedo is under trial. He's going to court. He's a criminal for, I'm sure they'll say it in the trailer. It's in the chapter itself. They did also say it in the trailer. And then, not only that, Mondstadt is also under attack. For those who don't know, a huge chunk of Mondstadt's, I guess, military force is away on an expedition. So, not surprised that they are under attack there. I'm sure they'll introduce some of the characters that pop up. But the one thing I did want to take time to point out, if you don't remember, if you didn't watch my YouTube short, and if you didn't experience this limited time event, then you might be a little confused. But there was a little limited time event. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Shadows Amidst Snowstorms. It had a lot of really important information, primarily about Albedo and the fact that he is a synthetic human. He is not a organic human, if you will. He was created by one of they call them 5 sinners of Conria, Rhine-daughter, or Gold. You can call them that too, or R, Consul R. Just kidding. And there wasn't, this is a time-limited event, so I don't think you can go back and play this. You can probably go back and watch some cutscenes for it, but yeah, time-limited event. So you had to be there, I guess, and then you don't really get to hear about it at all until now, I guess. This was all the way back in 2023? 2022? I can't remember. But basically, we find out not only is Albedo a synthetic human, there's more than one, or there was more than one at some point. Albedo was not the first Albedo, our Albedo that we know and love. There was a primordial, primordial mentioned. There was a primordial Albedo that existed before our Albedo, who was considered a failed experiment and, you know, thrown away. Eventually he came back, was super jealous of our Albedo living his best life. And so he sought to replace our Albedo, but he was like, no, not on my watch. And at the very end of that quest, he approaches primordial Albedo with a sword in hand. We never see primordial Albedo ever again. I wonder how that works. Also later at the very end of that chapter, we had some sort of issue about preserving fruits and things like that. I remember that was a whole thing. And we talked to Albedo and we're like, hey, tell us about preserving fruits. And he was like, yeah, if you bury something in snow, like fruit, it'll be kept for a long time and preserved very well, and it could eventually grow into orchards. And he was just saying some really odd, suspicious stuff that made me a little concerned, to be honest. And I have a feeling it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back around. Yeah, there was actually a third Albedo, believe it or not. The third Albedo we actually had to fight at some point in the quest. The Whopper Flower Albedo, that was the third one. So, yeah, there's a couple of other Albedo moments, particularly with Simulanka in one of the summer events. We got to hear about, oh gosh, which of the Hexenzirkel folks was it? It was like M and R? Not M and N. I don't think there is. Is there an N in Hexenzirkel? If you don't know what Hexenzirkel is, essentially it's an organization of powerful witches. The founder of which is Klee's mother, Alice. Rhine-daughter is one of the members of Hexenzirkel. Mona's master is actually also a part of Hexenzirkel as well. So lots of very powerful people. And apparently they're involved as well. In the trailer, Venti was like, I gotta make a call. I'm gonna call Alice. But apparently he also accidentally calls Varka. I guess he butt-dialed Varka before he called Alice. And if you don't know who Varka is actually the current Grandmaster of Mondstadt. Who was away on an expedition, is away on an expedition. That's why Jean is acting Grandmaster, and maybe that's why Mondstadt's defenses are so low, because a big majority of Mondstadt's military force is away. So, I think that's more or less, what we need to know. I'm sure they'll recap us on everything else as we jump in. Yeah. The Among Us event. Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember when that event first came out and everyone was like, whoa, Imposter Albedo is crazy. Will we finally meet Alice? I hope so. We haven't gotten any, not even a silhouette or anything, I don't think. Gosh. Simulanka, oh yeah, it was A, B, and M. Okay, interesting. Because I know, oh gosh, it was a conversation with not with Wanderer, but Wanderer was I guess he got to witness this conversation. It was between M and was it A? I don't know. But it was it was explaining about the evil dragon of Simulanka. But yeah, crazy that I'm sure they'll tell us everything we need to know. But it's really interesting that if you were there for these events, it's you kind of know what to expect or something. But yeah, let's go. Good, yeah, good. I don't want to call it a recap, but maybe like fun little tidbits for you all to know. I forgot to click navigate. Let's do focused experience, shall we? Enable. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Is it paralogism? Paralogism? Excited to see my reaction to this. I think I was accidentally spoiled one thing on Twitter. But I'm kind of just like keeping it in the back of my mind. I'm not trying to think about it too much. I don't want my brain to start connecting the dots. So I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know anything. I'm hoping it was a nothing burger. That's what I'm hoping. Is it paralogism or paralogism? Look at this beautiful sunset. Gorgeous. Okay, and then let me know if the volume needs to be adjusted at all. Let's just go. We're walking in. We could have teleported in, but this is our homecoming. I know, so beautiful. Yeah, Mondstadt time! We're going home. Look, there's Timmy. I almost said Jimmy. I don't remember. Is it Timmy? Yeah, see, I remember you, buddy. It's been a while, but I'm home. Yeah, I consider this home because this is where everything started. Hey, it's the guys! Good old Lawrence and Swan. Oh, what in the world? Hello? Return to special story mode. Oh my. When did they start doing this? Oh my gosh, I really haven't been playing it in a long time. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Oh boy. Oh! Sobbing.
Wow, the city is all decked out. Oh,
Good old Windbloom. Dear beautiful almost Germany. They were inspired.
Festival season means no commissions,
Wow.
which means
No work.
But
Yeah, it's okay. I saved up.
so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go. I wonder when, like, the problems will start. Oh, I forgot my traveler is still imbued with pyro.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, how's it going, Mondstadt Catherine?
Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes.
In
The
general.
people of Mondstadt
Mhm.
don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But... Uh-oh.
But
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick
Uh-oh.
up on something
Already?
unusual.
Oh boy.
take a look around, huh?
Oh my gosh, the flower girl. Is it people are just talking? Oh,
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're
Huh?
a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry,
Aw.
I'm just not in the mood.
Everyone's stressed out.
I should go.
Whoa,
Okay, Shepherd.
something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn.
Oh
This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
no!
No, it's okay.
Cute!
Thank you.
How thoughtful.
I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
Oh.
The truth
Oh?
is, Quinn,
Oh!
not long ago,
What
You?
is it? Is
Oh my god,
there
I'm scared. What are you
something wrong?
involved in, girl?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually,
Oh,
Quinn,
no!
I think we
Oh.
should stop seeing each other for now.
Not the situationship. Oh my god.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore?
I thought we were best
friends.
friends. No. No, the besties. Stop
I go
it.
adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best love, friendship stories is
No. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe they're just working out all the kinks.
So,
Oh
Is
man.
this what you meant by unusual?
They just gotta
Catherine?
iron him out. They just gotta
This
iron
is
him
just
out.
one example. Beatrice has been feeling down
No
for days.
longer a couple of besties.
That's not all.
No, my favorite couple of besties. Someone needs to make like a Genshin Impact, like, I don't know, like not like, what's the scoop in Tibet, you know what I mean? And talk about like all the like couples or situationships or something like that. Like a Genshin paparazzi video. I think that'd be funny. Oh my gosh.
It's the honorary knight in Paimon.
It's me.
Is something
It's
wrong?
us.
You don't look so good.
No, you do.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
No. Oh, you're so real for that though.
I started sleepwalking
Okay,
out of nowhere.
I can't relate to that.
Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
That's not good.
You should
Oh
see a
god.
doctor.
Yeah, you should see a doctor. For
I
real.
did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Volume okay, by the way? That's very strange. Like an oh my gosh, Genshin Affinity chart would be crazy. Okay, leave it up to me. I'll do it.
Yeah. I even
Volume
consulted
group? Okay,
Miss
nice.
Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case,
Oh,
she
no.
was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get
Aw, Barbara.
better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Like what?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Okay, take care, Miles. Oh my goodness.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
What is going on with everyone? Donna!
It
How are your
appears
flowers?
Miss Donna is also out of sorts. Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating
Never
man?
change, Donna.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc,
Oh,
right?
true. Interesting. That is right. It is specifically Diluc. So why did she say man instead of
That's what
Diluc?
I thought too. But
That's
she
crazy.
seems to have changed her mind.
Oh, it's Kaya!
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly
Gasp!
How come I never felt this way before?
That's okay. Hey, times change, you know? Kaya says, I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything.
Awkward!
And, have a happy Windbloom.
What would you do in that situation when you're just like walking by and all of a sudden it's like, wow, I think Rita's kind of cute. I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, I don't think I was meant to hear that. You said that to my face. Oh, God. Kaya says, I intend to, my dear. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections. Yeah, that is going right in the tabloid. Yikes. Well, I think there's other bigger news that might end up in the well, tabloids is just like, you know, not important stuff like this, but oh gosh.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago.
Wow, what
but when I
happened?
saw him, it was like the butterflies just
going
weren't
on?
there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like
Oh wow, oh my God.
waking up and realizing you're married to a man
That's
you
kind of
don't
serious.
love.
Oh jeez. I'm sorry, Donna.
But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you.
Oh my gosh, this
I-
is insane.
Can't really explain it. It was just.
I feel like I really shouldn't be here for this conversation. Kaya says, I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave. That's so awkward. What a situation.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, let's just pretend we didn't hear all that. Oh boy. That's awkward. Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Rita, Paimon, how have you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Favonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
We'll try to have
So,
fun.
you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Oh god, I'm scared. The skies are still bright though! For now! Oh jeez. What could be waiting for us? Okay. Wow, it's been so long since I've been back home. How do I zoom out? Man, it feels like yesterday that I was climbing these walls for Philanimo mushrooms for Barbara. And now we're here. Watching the war go down on Mondstadt. I always forget if Mona can scale walls. Gosh. Here, I'll just climb. Oh, how time flies. For real. Let's go. Things aren't right today. I could have just teleported, but I feel like it's been a long time since I've really gotten a chance to explore. Remember? Oh my god, way back when I literally couldn't climb these walls because I didn't have enough stamina. Crimes 1 and 2, like thing 1, thing 2. Eula!
Kaya.
My
you found them.
twin! Where have you been? Oh my gosh. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Oh my gosh, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
We're preparing for the worst.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Hold on. I'm in the middle of eating my bread. Hold on. And a chicken nugget. It's a good pre-stream snack, okay? That I also eat in-stream. Aya says, allow me. You have Note, captain of the 2nd company, Skeiron, captain of the 3rd company, Eula, captain of the 4th company, and me, of course, captain of the 9th company. I feel like I did a PowerPoint presentation on the different companies of Genshin. Of Knights of Favonius. Knights of Favonius. So you all can get an idea of what these companies are. Taking a look-see here. Pretty sure Kai is the cavalry captain. Because that's the joke. Yep, cavalry captain. What cavalry? They're all gone. Eula is reconnaissance. And then 2nd and 3rd doesn't look like it has a description. All we know is that it's headed by Note and Skeiron. Okay.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
There's horses in this world? I think so. Jean says, Rita, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything all right? There are tons of people outside. Ah, yes, that would be the captains. You know, oh, I forgot I had it on auto. Jean said. Ah, yes, a few of them would be that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial. Uh-oh!
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I would like to hope that Mondstadt has a judicial system as well. I can understand the confusion. You have never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. Man, crime rate must be low in Mondstadt. Look at the conspiracy board over here. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, most major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, Fenty, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one.
Uh-oh.
So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now. There was someone missing. Uh-oh! Captain of the... Oh my gosh, investigation. Where's Albedo? Oh, I keep switching between, like, an actual voice for the Traveler and my own voice. Where's Albedo?
Right. He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out
About
there.
that, a keen observation, Rita. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial?
Oh, what did he do?
Ooh.
What didn't he do? Jean, it's time. That's as low as my voice is gonna get. Understood. Rita, Paimon, come with me. What did he do? What didn't he do on that mountain? I'm sure they have a list, yeah. Oh, here it goes, here it goes. Oh, so close, no! Oh, interesting. Please, sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry. The trial will be fair. I sure hope so. Time to object is crazy. I object! Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean... Oh, I don't remember how to pronounce her last name. Gunhilder? Will oversee today's proceedings. Ah, I've seen you. Yep, Mr. Dahlia. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case. Oh my gosh, it's Rosaria.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Oh my gosh. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Oh gosh, here we go. We know this is the real Albedo though, because you can see the mark on his neck. Okay, so it's Gunhilder? Is that correct? Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. I have a feeling I know who the victim is. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha— oh my gosh, Miss Hertha! Will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. What? Since when were you a lawyer? Why can't we get a resident lawyer? Well, not technically of Mondstadt. Are both parties ready to proceed? We literally have a lawyer character in Genshin. Why isn't she here? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Oh my god. Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Keep going.
Murder?
We've been new. Uh-oh.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified
Are you
as a
sure that
human
was
body.
our Albedo? There's two things that could happen. Either they're talking about Albedo taking care of Primordial Albedo. Maybe the job wasn't done. Or two, it was Primordial Albedo and the fake Albedo went and killed somebody.
No. There's no way.
What if he was just taking out the trash?
We now call that witness to the stand.
Beatrice!
Please tell us what you saw.
Are you sure you weren't out of sorts? It could have been anyone, yeah. What if she's being brainwashed? Beatrice. So is this what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I
On
came
business? What
back, I
business?
saw someone in the moonlight that looked like
Looked
Mr.
like
Albedo.
Mr. Albedo.
He was dragging a huge bag of
Did
some
you look at his
kind.
neck?
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag
God.
opened, and inside there was a body.
Ugh, the look on her face.
Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground.
Oh my god.
Before he left, It seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my
Uh-oh.
imagination.
Let me look at your neck!
But I
That's
was
not...
terrified
No.
thinking he
This
might
is gonna be...
kill
This
me,
is
too.
fake, Albedo. This has to
Luckily,
be.
he didn't see me.
Until I see the mark on it, the absence of a mark on his neck, or the mark on his neck, depending. I'm not gonna say anything yet. Even though I have already said things. Jean says, I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that
Let
night?
me see your neck. Rita 2025. No, literally, it's giving like, remember in like Legally Blonde? When she was like, how many times have you gotten a perm? Wouldn't you know that like, don't you know that like perms you can't get your perm wet in the first 24 hours, or else you'll like deactivate the thing that they put in your hair? And she was like, then you must have heard the gunshot because you wouldn't have like. Da-da-da. That's crazy. That's me. That's gonna be me with my crazy questions, but it actually makes sense. I did. I was there. I played the Dragonspine event back in 1.2, so I do have my suspicions. But I don't know. I don't want to say anything too much. I haven't played all of the limited time events, but I think I've played enough to where I think I know what's going on here. I think generally most people know about Imposter Albedo at this point, whether it's like you played it or somebody told you. Because I feel like that it's a cyclical thing where people come back and are like, do you remember Imposter Albedo? And so a lot of the newer folks will be like, who is Imposter Albedo? But now people are really gonna know now. Okay. Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Oh, please, I'm begging you. Begging you. Gaia says, no.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
No, you got me there. You got us there.
This isn't looking good.
No, it's not. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Where's your evidence now? In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
Oh my gosh, what if you're being told to say
I'm
this?
telling the truth, Miss Hertha. I
Perjury.
swear.
Let's get.
Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people
Aw,
of Mondstadt?
Sucrose. No.
Otherwise, I never put
That's true.
myself
I don't
out
want to
here
be like.
this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in
Okay.
the bushes near the crime scene.
Okay.
The same
And?
location the witness described. If no crime occurred,
What?
then is all this just a
How do you know when that
coincidence?
was put there? And yet no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
In hindsight, they should have added the event to the main game. Yeah, I mean, I wish they did what I think Honkai Star Rail does this, right? Where like you can go back and play a limited time event, but you just don't get the rewards. Like I still think like people were. I remember when they first started dropping like all the fake sky stuff in the main game, and I was like, wait, don't we already know that? I was like, wait, is that not? But I remember, but it was the limited time event, the very first limited time event, I think, with Mona and Scaramouche. Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was time limited. Oh my gosh. Jean says, does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body. There's no body! Or a motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated.
Uh-oh.
Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone, which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Here we go.
Second charge?
The unlawful disposal of human remains. Jean says, please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the
Oh,
body of an
gosh.
adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
You know what this could be? What if, you know how Rhine-Daughter had that whole, like, human synthesis project? That, like, fake human experiment project? What if this is that? What if they're growing humans on Dragonspine and he's getting rid of all the ones that didn't make it?
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Oh god, who? Eyes wide open.
Wait,
Who is it? Who? Ah! D-Luke! Kaya says,
Please tell the court what you saw. Around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff.
oh, there, he has a star on his neck!
It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
Oh my gosh. What if the imposters learned how to get tattoos?
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
How do we know that they didn't, you know, I'm trying to find the word confer. How do you know they didn't talk beforehand, huh?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. D-Luke was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Master D-Luke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Now what is that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if he's planting the bodies?
And this is what looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master D-Luke. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Agreed. I know. In my heart, I'm just like, Albedo wouldn't do something like this.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Let me finish chewing my food. Albedo says,
So that's your angle. Alchemy. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student Sucrose. The two were in the library until next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present.
that's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Uh-oh. Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose.
Neither does Sucrose!
That meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time?
Well, she
Sounds
would,
like
but
a considerable duration to go without sleep.
you don't know her.
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this
Your Honor,
cannot go unpunished.
she's a workaholic.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's all right, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. Truth is paramount.
Mr. Albedo.
I see that I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know. Oh, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed.
They heard
This is a
us.
tricky one.
Oh god. They heard us like really digging the Fontaine like trial stuff, and they were like, let's bring everyone back to the courtroom. What if the bodies are homunculi and had something to do with rapid decomposition? Maybe. That could be a
Allow me
thing.
to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences.
God.
I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Did you get a permit for that or something? Can't be tampering with our mail. Albedo says.
Correspondence.
Oh no. That envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Oh.
The mystery of human birth is often linked
Oh.
to death. As such,
Albedo.
death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life.
Oh my.
To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
What if he's just taking people who are already dead? You know what? She's pulling out the DMs. No!
Putrefaction and refinement.
Human
Is that in
transmutation
reference
route.
to an
Uh-oh.
alchemical process?
Maybe. I
The
don't...
letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine and the
Not
area
surprised.
southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Uh-oh. Albedo. Oh, no! Your Honor, consider I just think he's neat.
I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to
God.
mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
What if Imposter Albedo has copied our handwriting? I think Imposter Albedo is dead. I think Imposter Albedo has been dead since... Oh gosh, ...
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities
Yeah,
of
who
the
are these
victims
people?
and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we are in agreement.
The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. No! You're joking! Oh my goodness. The people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal. But most appear hopeless in this moment. Oh my god. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter. A secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Rhindaughter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious.
Oh my gosh, Rosaria, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh!
Oh, She's been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along.
For us?
Yes, you're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
He? Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one.
Wow, I think I have a feeling I know who it is. Oh, that was crazy. Did you guys hear that, or was that just me? I accidentally clicked my 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't think you guys heard my desktop audio. Oh! Do we want to do this? The current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Yeah, yep. This is the one. Yep. You and Paimon went to... See, I knew it. I knew this had to do with this. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who was conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Strange, soft noises echoing through the mountains that could not be traced, the ransacking and theft of alchemical notes at the campsite, Albedo disappearing after a chat outside a cave but having no memory of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere on the mountain attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula upon being discovered. See, I think it's evil imposter Albedo. Maybe he didn't get killed. Maybe he didn't get killed and he's back, and he's the one trying to lure innocent people away and killing them for their, I don't know, for alchemy or something. But then what if it is Albedo? What if it is our Albedo? Anyway, you were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. A running battle ensued, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mutant Whopper Flower posing as him. Yet there were more than 2 people wearing that face on the mountain. Albedo did a double tap. Oh, didn't you watch Zombieland? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so those are the 2 things that could be possible. Imposter Albedo is not dead. Albedo did not finish the job, and he's the one running around doing all this crazy stuff, killing people, maybe. Or the one who's doing all this stuff is Albedo, but maybe he's doing it in a way that's like, oh, these people are already dead. And I don't know how I would make this better. Sorry, Albedo, I'm not gonna be your lawyer. Interesting. What do they do for people who've never played that event before? Do they just say like, oh, would you like to hear about this event you were never part of? Oh my gosh, yeah, we lack evidence. Gosh. But hopefully someone can, prove his innocence. What is that? Why are there some wind tunnels there? What they needed to do was either keep whacking until he was in multiple pieces. Oh my, I don't, oh gosh. I can't imagine Albedo doing that. But I mean, they're all like fighters. They all fight monsters and such. He's just the captain of the investigation company. That scared me. Oh gosh. Okay. I wish they had preserved scenes from limited events. That's fair. I mean, you can probably just Google them and watch people playing them. Okay, I have a feeling... Oh, are you whom I need to talk to? I don't think so. Maybe it's Venti. I have a feeling it's gonna be Venti. Because they're like, who is he? And the only one I could think of to be... I knew it! There he is! Man of the hour! Oh, Rita, Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me? Yeah, are you he?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, hi! They kind of like look similar. They have like this cape thing going on.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
I think the deacon would definitely know the god of this region.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, deacon of the Church of Favonius and herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time,
What does
right?
herald mean? So you called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo
Like a
Archon
messenger,
in the
maybe?
loop.
wait then, you know
Spokesperson, okay.
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping
Aw,
nomad of a friend is
besties.
Barbados himself?
Don't worry. Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But
Oh,
back to the matter at
cute.
hand.
Besties.
I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Cryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree.
Uh-oh.
That's how a
They
novel
did say
would
that in the
frame
trailer.
story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being. And a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt. Even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Share your observations.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in
What if
Master
they're
Deal.
imposters too, but they don't know it? When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate. Cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Thanks, Venti.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, no, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. Certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold! What am I beholding?
Ooh! Paimon remembers
Dodoco phone! They mentioned this in the trailer. Don't worry. I removed the fuse, so it's not gonna explode. Say hello to the the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
Wasn't it a gift from Alice? We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Oh, anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Wah. Okay, we're going back. Teleporting this time. Bonk, 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 bonk. Time for a phone call. Oh god. Here we go. Down here. Dun, 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 dun. Look. The little story mode thing. Hello. I don't know why I still have the... Oh, it's because I was fighting the Pyro. Red is mine. I was like, why do I have this team lineup? This is my usual lineup. Okay. Here we go. I know you must all be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that.
I
Using
know.
living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Jean says, this version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone. But Barca once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Hello. Rita, Paimon. Perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Like Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case.
Investigate the case?
Yes. It is also time for you to get involved.
You want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure? We're just adventurers after all.
As well as honorary members of the Knights of Favonius and Albedo's friends. Kaya and I have already have an official involvement in this case. We need a pair of fresh eyes. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt.
Understood.
I know you'll get to the bottom of this, Rita. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Well, then they turn out to be true.
Then you will have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the 2nd floor. I'm counting on you.
Wow! I don't think we've ever been to Albedo's office. Okay. Woohoo! Oh my god, I don't think I've really... Oh my gosh. I've definitely been up here before, but
Wait,
not in
Captain
Albedo's office.
Kaya. Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, come on
Okay.
in.
Alright, we're good. All good.
So this is how
I feel like we've been up there before.
Pretty
Maybe
much
I'm thinking of
exactly
something
how
else.
Paimon pictured it.
What do you mean by that? I was expecting it to be messier, to be honest.
All right, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Did the chat break? Maybe. It does that sometimes. The on-screen one, at least. But I do not know why. That. How's that? Dun, 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 bu- 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 boom. Okay. All right. Time to look around, everyone.
Alright, let's see
Oh
what
my
we
god.
can find.
Okay, investigate the book. There's a stack of books on the desk. The music changed. Mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Okay. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped... I thought that was a stutter. And others have S-shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow,
Yeah, math
these
and
books
science.
are
Oh gosh.
so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Oh, indeed. Okay, let's look underneath. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Almost looks empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. Well, not well hidden enough. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. Well, I'm currently not... Oh. I guess I currently am. Resonated with Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. I wish they had it... You know how you... Have you ever done one of those, like, room escape things where you can kind of, like... Or, like, cube escape where you kind of, like, drag around... Like a point and click. I wish it was more like that. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. Okay, festering desire. Look at the light changed. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, okay? Triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling, okay? Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the blank project. I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink.
Oh my
could it
gosh.
be?
Not the whiteout.
The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be.
Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the 3rd appears to be a dragon spine. Okay. We gotta take a note, okay, guys? Look. Boop. 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 Okay. Crazy. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location. Or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location?
What if it's the body of imposter Albedo?
Alright, that seems to be it for this place.
We gotta go, we gotta
We
skedaddle.
should go tell Jean what we found.
And we gotta hurry before it's too late. Do-do-do-do-do-do-go. What a ringtone. Do-do-go.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even
Oh,
more
no.
suspicious.
I see. So Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh? You share what you learned with Venti. Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhine-Daughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhine-Daughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness. And the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes also sounded like him. And it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo? I don't know, but I want to be honest. Oh. Trust Albedo that what? That he didn't do it? That he's innocent? See, I feel like there's a difference between like that he did do or didn't do something and versus whether he's innocent or guilty. You know what I mean? Like, what if he did do something, but it's like, it was for the, I don't know. But I want to. No, that sounds so harsh. Absolutely, I do.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
Until we know without a shadow of a doubt that he's guilty. We trust.
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a
Real.
right?
Oh god.
Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about
Right.
it. Yeah,
We won't
that
know
must
until
be
we
it.
know the truth. All of it. Da is crazy. Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and
Right.
tell her what we learned.
Oh, jeez. Ah! That scared me!
Miles.
Oh my
What's
god, why
he
did he leave the
doing
door
here?
open? What in the world?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
Goodness!
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Suspicious Miles. What if he's being,
Hold on. You didn't hear what we
No,
were
no, no,
saying,
no.
did you?
he was one of the people who wasn't feeling well. What if he and like the other people are imposters?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard,
Suspicious!
okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
Okay. We're trusting on you on this,
That map
Miles.
we found in a hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the mark.
Okay. Oh, right here. Yep. Any of the other places? Nope, it's just this. Oh boy. Amogus. For real. Let's see what this is all about. Scared. Truthfully, I'm scared. Oh, Shangling, you're not doing so well. Hold on, let me actually teleport to, here first and then come back. Goodness gracious. Did I turn off sound effects or something? I feel like usually the statue has audio. On. Okay, let's go! I'm scared. Okay. Oh gosh, I forgot about the... Let's see. Over here. Oh, you think if you interact with it, it'll make noise? I feel like before it used to not do that. I feel like before, if it healed you, it would go whoosh or something like that.
We should be getting close.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh
look
god.
there.
Here we go.
Something seems
Oh, I'm scared. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. Really now. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole... Wait! Stop it! They were planted there. And they were burned. They were birthed. They were born. But the hole is completely empty. And the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. What if he wasn't, like, burying them? What if he was helping them out of the ground? Oh my god. Did an animal do this or some monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body.
Oh! Someone was growing there until recently.
The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two.
A body was grown here.
Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
Oh gosh. If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo wasn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? The greedy primo hunter, and he was having a visceral reaction to the challenge trial being there. Fair. I'm not really a primo hunter. Can't say the same for myself. Oh gosh, we got teleported back. This is very fishy. Interesting. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
Tell Jean about your findings from Albedo's office. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
It's just what? Oh god. Uh-oh... ... If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. A second trial would likely have to be open to the public. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
For real. The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there.
Oh my
In the
God.
meantime, we should all just stay positive.
We've barely done any, like, investigation, and everything we've investigated makes it look suspicious. Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. Oh! Miles! Why does no one know how to close a door in this place? Miles. Oh my... We have a serious eavesdropping problem here in the Knights of Favonius. Does nobody know how to close a door? Oh, my limit has been reached. They need automatic doors. For real. Yeah, I don't know, because like, what if Miles is an imposter? And he's like, following someone's orders? That's my guess. What if Beatrice was replaced too? I don't know. That would make sense though, because I think there's more than 3 people who are acting suspiciously. But I think Miles knows something.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the
At
second
3 in the
trial.
morning for the next trial. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta do something here. There we go.
Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out.
Oh! Wait, already? I'm ready.
All right, follow me.
Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy! Oh my god, we've barely done anything!
Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhilter, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. You may now be seated.
Okay. He's mentioning sleepwalking lately, right? I don't know. Interesting.
Jean says, Miss Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found
Oh,
at the
God.
scene to the church's medical office.
Oh,
And
jeez.
we're able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased.
Okay.
Interestingly,
No.
one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
Who?
The
is
medical
it?
office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria
well.
is here to present the results to the court.
Oh. Hanselman, male, 46 years old. Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Dieluk found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique that was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical? Both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the
Oh,
victims is now
jeez.
confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his
Oh,
own
gosh.
gain.
You
A
don't know.
truly vile act.
Albedo, you need to start talking.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify.
Oh, another one of the
Stana,
suspicious
if you would.
characters. Or the ones who've been acting kind of weird.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Dieluk saw
Huh?
Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Uh-oh. That's
I
interesting.
was camping with a friend and we decided to stop
Okay.
near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night,
Okay.
so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Dieluk.
Okay. I don't have it on auto.
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom
Oh
of
my
the cliff
God.
was getting rid of a body.
Someone, but you don't know who.
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Dieluk. in the
Oh,
first
that's a
place.
little... You know that's on court record now, right?
If I hadn't wanted to talk to
Oh,
him,
God.
I would never have been in that situation.
Oh, and that's why she's like, I don't think I like D-Luke anymore.
Well,
It's a little
didn't wanna come
traumatizing,
forward
truth be
because
told.
I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Oh, gosh. It's okay, Anna.
I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna.
Aww. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
Okay.
A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
Oh my god, us?
The evidence we found in Albedo's office. The following pieces are evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. The most important of which is this map.
Jean, no.
This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable.
No.
Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence.
He's
What
gonna
could you
expound.
possibly say in your defense?
Oh, Albedo, I think you have something to share with the class.
What I always have. I never killed a single person.
You have
What if
some
they were either
nerve.
already dead?
Saying that
Oh.
when the evidence is stacked against you?
Or they were born and they were grown in the ground.
Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case, I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
Hashtag free Albedo!
So, what?
Uh-oh.
You're just
Her
going to
slice of
bombard
the
the court with
comic slice got
excuses?
bigger.
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr.
Jeez.
Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away.
Where is Monsieur Neuvillette when you need him? Real! We have so many people who are like judges and lawyers. Like, why aren't they here?
Albedo seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Rita, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? And I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well.
Yes?
Can you tell us what you found?
Oh, here we go. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in
Then,
the first place.
There must also have been a body.
There was no body. We could surely use a certain Udex, is that how you pronounce it? I forget. Surely an oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal won't hurt, right? Yeah, then you can see the big, like, not guilty. Oh my gosh. Rita says, that's me.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing?
The third marked location. Interpret that.
The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found a map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also claw marks around the outside.
Someone was crawling out.
But there was no body.
There was nobody! Okay, associates. Wait, hold on. Go back. Cancel association.
The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed somebody and concealed the body.
Okay, hold on. Second mark location. Here we go!
Second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there at night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial.
Okay.
According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belong to a Mondstadt citizen, and the witness account suggests that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer?
Hold on, associate. Gosh, what?
Can I interpret again? Okay, I can read it again.
Associate?
Sure.
Nope, okay. Wait, which one's the first marked? I think... Okay, no. Maybe this one. There we go!
The differences between the marked locations, yeah! Yes. Albedo marked these 3 locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough. But unlike the first 2 locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the 3rd location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. What if Imposter Albedo crawled out?
Ex-Benedict, thank you so much for the bits! Hello, I hope you're having a good day. I'd like to leave you with a quote for when times get tough. Aww! Thank you, Ex-Benedict. I very much appreciate that. I hope you keep winning the battles you don't talk about, for the strong person you are meant to become is within your reach. Aww! That's so sweet. I appreciate that. I will take that to heart. I feel like that's something I could really use right now. Thank you. Back to the trial.
The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the 3rd location has been there longer than the other 2.
Okay.
But if the hole at the 3rd location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Oh.
What if that's where he buried Imposter Albedo, but Imposter Albedo crawled out? But they made it seem like something from the outside dug him up. I think Imposter Albedo either crawled out from that hole after, I guess that's where Albedo buried him after he killed him at the end of Shadows Amid Snowstorms. Or maybe someone else dug him up. That's my guess. Ooh. Albedo's identity. Dragonspine's ecosystem! Because you can keep fruit fresh if you bury. I remember that. Okay. But I don't know why. Hold on.
Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's the Kryta Prince, a synthetic... I don't know if I'm saying that properly, sorry. A synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Old Granddaughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed.
Real! Your Honor, Albedo could not have committed this crime. He would have done a better job hiding it.
Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. It would only make things worse for him.
Well...
Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine.
Kryta Prince is correct, I see. This one and this one, obviously. Encounters on Dragonspine.
I almost forgot.
Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. We also haven't seen this person since Albedo came at him with a sword. I almost said knife, but it was a sword. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. Bingo! I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. What does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the 3rd location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, Rita.
Questions there may be,
Wow.
but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the 3rd location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Rita's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
They were indeed bodies in each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine. Yup! Imposter Albedo! Should have been dead.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the
But I
defendant
didn't kill
has
those 2
confessed to his
people.
crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Oh, yeah, Eula, you were there! You know! Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried his body in the mountain. The 3rd location marked on the map. It was self-defense, Your Honor!
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
Witnesses! Mm-hmm.
The Adventurers Guild was
I
holding
can't
an
believe
event
it.
on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the
I
area.
can't believe it's going all the way back to 2.3, was it? This is kind of crazy. If Norvalet is unable to break Albedo out of the court, I guess we better call Riesli is crazy.
If the person
Oh
Albedo is referring
gosh.
to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
Or he's alive.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts.
But you don't
Those innocent
understand.
people. Their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him? So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
Quite literally the exact same person.
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
You don't understand! That person was he was out for Albedo! Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone
was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
What?
What? Ah, me guessing what the voice line's gonna be.
Everyone, I brought her.
Who? Oh! Ah! You're joking! Is it an imposter Herta? Herta, I keep saying Herta. Is it an imposter Herta? Look, her hair!
Wait, you...
Uh-oh.
The person who just came in. Isn't
Get
it
out of here! How are they gonna be able to tell the difference, though? What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
See, stop it right now. Even the imposter doesn't know that she's an imposter. See, that's what I'm saying. I think Miles and Beatrice, I think these are copies of them that were grown and birthed, and they think that they're the originals. They were implanted with the memories of that person, but also other memories so that they could testify against Albedo. This is what I'm thinking.
Hello to you too.
Calmer looking Hertha. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius. Since when did this turn into Among Us? It's crazy. But then, this is crazy. Oh my god, how are we supposed to know which one's the real Hertha?
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
Set you up? You're obviously the imposter.
You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court. I'll have a 5-piece chicken nugget. Just kidding. I'm sorry, let me lock it. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. Dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with the help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Oh, a slushie sounds nice. Albedo says, Durin was created through alchemy. Oh, stop, now I'm hungry, I want a mango smoothie. Wait, I want a mango smoothie so bad. Albedo says, Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was this failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach. An unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project. Yup, I remember that.
Homunculus?
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
trying to
Full
insinuate
metal,
that
the
I'm
camera
some
work
kind of-
here is crazy.
The homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there.
Whoa.
Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine.
That's fair, if they both have the same memories and the same thoughts and things like that, it's Bertha, who deserves to stay, you know what I mean?
So
Should any
this
of
is
them
what I
die?
look like when I fly off the handle.
That's crazy.
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for?
Oh,
We've
this is
known each other for
crazy.
so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
This is crazy, mind games. The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know. But you've never seen Hertha crash out. What if that's how she
That
is when...
means nothing.
Oh, God.
By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one?
The symbol on his neck.
Blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago.
But he could have learned how to get a tattoo.
Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Yeah, look at his neck.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
Uh-oh. So I guess they don't think that they're the... Yeah, okay, so she's...
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Uh-oh, Miles! Fake Miles!
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days.
Yeah, because do they know that they're imposters?
Confused?
Or not? That's crazy.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No,
Someone give this man some ibuprofen. Oh god.
The scar is right here.
Okay, let's see your scar.
Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Yeah, so the reason why, Albedo... Oh, there was... He mentioned there's a reason why the imposter Albedo doesn't have, like, the mark that he has. Or something like that. Something about the mark of a synthetic human. I don't know.
No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability.
Not the Definians, oh my god.
A powerful life force. An appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, as you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices.
Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them.
There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here. And yet, their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm.
Show us your arm!
Ugh! Have it your way!
Uh-oh, McDonald's have your way, that's crazy. Or Burger King, sorry. Right? me mixing up the slogans.
Whoa!
Oh, wait, back
Come
up!
on, let's go.
Oh my god, this is crazy. What is going on? Diluc is unfazed by the knife.
Hey!
Uh-oh, oh my god!
The imposter!
Oh my god! It's time. Lock in.
She's trying to get away! Stop her! Don't let anyone stand in your way!
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her
Uh-oh,
control.
wait, what the hecky?
Time to get moving, everyone!
Diluc, are you serious?
She just leaped across the room!
Ah!
After her!
Oh my god, who's on the floor?
It's time.
Oh no, the imposters! The imposters are taking over! What's that one movie with Lupita Nyong'o? Do you know what I'm talking about? The horror movie? Where there was a bunch of copies of everyone?
All units, move out! Third company, keep on the imposter's tail! We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I have never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Diluc picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings.
Wow, that's quite an involved plan.
Indeed. Follow me.
Yeah, this is crazy, and the war on Mondstadt begins. There we go, cuckoo crazy. God. No! The war on Mondstadt starts with slimes.
How are there monsters in the city?
Oh god, this better not turn out to be like a Natlan thing where a certain number of citizens will die, depending on how long you take.
They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. I knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first step?
Oh god.
The top of the city wall.
They were like, you guys like the Natlan event? War? Oh my god, we have to fly there. This is crazy! Mona! Hi!
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for
Maybe
now.
I shouldn't have talked to them.
We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some.
Oh my
for
god, what if
local
I'm
support
taking too
across the
long?
region.
Oh yeah, the movie was called Us, yeah.
Good. Our intel suggests that the monsters from Dragonspine could be disguised as Mondstadt citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. Oh, and my divination revealed that there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out who you're dealing with.
Understood.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Speaking of Mona, somebody gifted me the Mona X Charlotte Tilbury set.
Off we go.
I think it was Mr. Grimhard, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much for the gift. For those who don't know, Mona's my... For those who don't know, since I mostly just talk about Xiao, but Mona's one of my other favorite characters. Mona's probably my favorite female character. Oh, it's lower. Hold on. Oh gosh, all hands on deck. For real. Venti! Hi! Oh. Read out of every Genshin region before, which is my favorite. I don't know, Mondstadt always feels like home to me. So I always say Mondstadt. Because I feel like if I actually lived in the world of Genshin, I feel like I would live in Mondstadt. I also like Liyue, but I feel like maybe I just have like bias because those were like the first two areas I were in, obviously, like everyone else. So I have like a nostalgia for them, if that makes sense. Shoot, someone's coming. Help me! Please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned.
I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. It's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Don't worry. Treat you to a drink for your trouble.
Heh, just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know. Haha, true. Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot— oh, that's Albedo.
The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
And the missing bodies!
What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city.
That's what I'm saying!
Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes. The monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone.
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember?
Yeah! The story of the gardener! And then that one was like subject 1, 2, and 3. You told me the story of the gardener, I remember.
I'm glad. Can you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopperflower into Subject 3.
So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day? Yup!
Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point there was something hidden in that hole you found. Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. Those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive.
And welcome to all the first-time folks on the Twitch side. Welcome in. Betty says, you saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange. Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Durin's powers remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent. And thus, we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent
Yeah. Remember, we just gotta subdue them. Set your phasers to stun, guys. That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights that should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. All right, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right?
Yeah. So if there's little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? All right, this should do it. We have the power of anime on our side. You mean animo? No, we mean both. Oh yeah, and the power of music. He's really feeling it. Venti, play Despacito.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
I mean, he is the wind.
There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Wow, I guess I have to fly around and protect the city.
Heading over now.
With the power of God and Animo on our side, real.
Whoa, it's long-distance wind communication.
Oh,
How is
interesting.
that even possible?
Wow.
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
Okay, interesting. You got some secrets you want to share, Venti?
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Aw. Do you have something to hide? Chekhov's gun. You didn't have to broadcast that.
That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Why does he need to pretend to be a scared citizen? Real. I mean, everyone kind of just thinks he's a... I mean, citizens, regular citizens can have visions, right?
Oops.
Oops. Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Rita Paimon and Albedo found me. Got me at a tough spot. Silly.
Oh, right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas.
Let's go. Well, we're running. Are we not going to take the wind currents? Thanks, friend. May the Animo Aura can't protect you. Yeah, you know, I would hope. Who is listening in? Oh, okay. No. I've got things covered here. Oh, he's locking it. Wait, this is crazy. Okay, camera. Oh, we're cooking over here. Wait, this is cool. I like how they're doing this, like... I like how they're doing this drone cam.
I don't like being in the middle of this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Get back!
Wow.
Whew, that was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master D-Loop. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together. But you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. All right, tell me. When did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master D-Luke, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming! On second thought, best not to think about it.
This pose is so cool, D-Loops. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, God. What was that about melting ice? Okay.
Oh, so sorry.
Okay, here we go. Wait, let me try this. Hold on.
Verdict is...
How's the volume now that we're in combat? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, wait. Oh, ow. Hey. Not cool. Good thing I have my food. Oh, not a good combo here. Well, I guess we have melt. There we go. Speaking of melt. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, nice. Oh god. Okay, where are you? Oh, did I miss? Oh god. Oh god, ah! Oh god.
Don't push your luck.
Oh god.
Don't push your luck.
Here, let me eat something. D-Luke, it's time to eat. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh god, ouch. Ouch! Hey, not cool. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, they're working together!
Kaya!
Volume group nuts. Thank you. Looks like everything's okay over here. If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate.
Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have time to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you're on my side by the end. Huh. Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Aww, cute. You're looking forward to playing through this story till later tonight? Yeah, have fun!
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always.
We'll see you soon.
Of course, stay safe.
Thank you. Let's go check out everyone else. I like that turn. Okay, wow! Gosh. Fischl! We're really back in Mondstadt, guys. Wow, hey! Oh, that was a cool transition. Barbara! And Rosario. We saw Rosario earlier. Wow! Oh, yay! Oh my gosh, I love Barbara. Oh my gosh, I love Barbara so much. Guy of Knight of Favonius. Wait, I didn't finish healing you, Guy. Who else is not done healing? Oh my days. Oh my, I have to wait for my... Sorry, Otto, hold on. You ought to hang in there. Okay. He's like, I don't really think this is the time to be laughing. Guy, what happened to you? Okay. Here we go. All right, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
This is the Pud Police. Put your hands up. Uh-oh, you got me. You'll never get me alive. You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand.
As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front line, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara.
You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So, I think everything will be all right. No, it has to be.
Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara?
The flashback transition is crazy. No, not at all. Did you need something?
I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting. So I need you to take care of yourself.
Huh?
How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Drakenspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word.
Drakenspine, huh? So the city is gonna be in danger?
Yes, but the Knights of Avonius will do whatever we can to protect the people.
But then, who will protect you?
Don't worry. I'll look out for myself, I promise.
Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Ah, of course! Coming! I know, I love seeing them interact, Barbara and Jean. Whoa! Ah, Mona! Oh my gosh, Noelle! Wow! Bennett! This is so fun. Oh my gosh! Amber and Mika? They're here! Prepare for battle!
On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock.
Looks like we've got 25 hilichurls, 2... What is that one? There's 5 tenders, 5 burgers, 10 tacos, 10 nuggets. Oh my gosh, 55 fries, 55 toast. 25 hilichurls, 2 blazing axe mitachurls, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures.
Roger that.
Uh-oh. I'm scared. Let me move my keyboard. Oh my gosh, I'm here! Fend off the monsters from here? Oh, okay. I can go down. Okay, cool. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been Amber. I guess I could have done it from up there, but whatever. Oh god. It's fine. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Oh god, oh god! Okay, got that one. I'll just get him before he can get me. Wow, did you see that? Wow. Okay. All right, let's try it from up here now. Let's be reasonable here. Oh god, except for they keep moving. Wow, see, they can still get me from up here. I feel like I can dodge better when I'm down there. Oh god, oh, she still got me. Okay. Okay, there we go. The other guys can't get me though. Because they're down there. And they can't throw those up at me. Oh my gosh, or they can! Oh jeez! Oh wow! And they have area of... They don't even have to hit me directly. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta... There you go. That other guy is almost out too. Wow. Or I guess they don't recognize me, huh? Oh, they just re-healed. Okay, I think it's more eventful up here. Oh, down here, rather. There we go. There we go. Yeah, he keeps healing. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, talk to Amber and Mika. I am Amber.
All units are now in position.
Wow.
Hertha!
Hertha!
Jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Oh my gosh.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all
Oh my
Master G
gosh.
told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important
There's a
mission.
whole
And then
plan.
it'd be better if
Wow.
People thought you were dead.
That's crazy.
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appeared out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought.
I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you? And you're none the wiser?
Don't worry. Once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo? Are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried.
Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock.
So you didn't know, Amber? But it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear.
That sounds like Eula, all right. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
So, how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, oh, that's Albedo. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the Knight's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa,
Wow.
so this has been a long time in the making.
Oh my god. Yeah, the ultimate infiltration mission, for real.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
Coincidentally, when we started Natlan, that's crazy.
There's an informant among our ranks.
Among Us! Oh, who is it?
Don't worry. Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial.
For
You
real!
couldn't even defend yourself.
For real!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. And if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap. You see, argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due, it was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a
Man.
corner.
For real.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, Rita. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning.
Me? But I didn't even know there was a plan.
And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she had thought even you had lost faith in me, confidence might get the best of her. Perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Even people were involved in the plan as it was. Oh, enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
Aww. In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part.
It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight.
Whoa.
Wait, was that you just now?
Okay.
Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Side gates? Like here? Hold up. Optional objectives. What are the optional objectives? Here. Oh, Lisa and Razor! Uh-oh. Oh, cutie, it's you! Nah, right? Oh my gosh, we're here to help, don't worry. Oh god, oh jeez,
Come
oh
a little
days.
closer.
Oh god. Oh jeez. I used to be a Razor main, fun fact. There you go. Wow, there's a lot of you.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It's okay. They're just. Oh gosh. Wow. Oh god. I remember when Albedo first came out and everyone was super excited about his like elevator. And like I would play Genshin with my friends and one of them had Albedo. And she would be like, okay guys, everyone get on the elevator. And we would try to squeeze as many people as possible on it. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleashing lightning on people? No, once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all, and mine was a gentle old man from Spontamon's school. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Oh, gosh. You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Well, it's good to move about every once in a while. Yeah, it is nice to see old crew again. I agree. Where are other side objectives? Or optional objectives, rather. But this looks like a side gate. Wait. So I will go elsewhere before I go here. Wow, there's so much going. Look, there's other monsters here too. Okay, there's another optional objective somewhere over here. Hopefully, okay, what if it's one of those like you're taking too long? Okay, I'm scared. Maybe I should hurry.
Useless.
I'm scared. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh god. Oh, wait, huh? Oh, this is a Mondstadt side gate. Oh, I guess. Oh, hold on. I'm scared. Okay, but I do want to check out the optional objective. Okay, there's one over here. You see what I mean? But I don't know if that would be considered an optional objective to do. Hello? There's something here. It's Noelle! We're here to help. Okay, we got your back. Wow, this is so fun! Oh my gosh. Nice. Very cool. Oh my gosh. It's so fun seeing everyone like working together and everything. Uh-oh. Who are you? I'm just kidding, I've seen you before. Oh god, I forgot. I honestly don't know what this is. God. It's okay. My phlogiston. Oh no. Oh, here. Oh, that's a shield. Oh god.
Feel this ancient power.
I must leave no stone
Okay.
unturned.
Healing. Okay. Oh god. Okay, hold on.
As a good knight should.
Oh gosh. Wow, this guy's tough. Oopsies.
Burst forth.
Nice, okay. Thanks for the help. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. Wow. I believe. Okay, now we gotta go to the side gate. For realsies this time. I know, she really held that place all on her own. There we go. Oh no! What's going
It's all
on?
my fault. I knew Clea was fast.
No!
Disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Oh god.
Explain what?
Uh-oh.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda already heard what you said.
Yeah. You kinda said that out loud. Just tell us, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Clea, she
No.
disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up.
Wait!
Clee is...
Something's coming this
Oh,
way,
God.
and it doesn't look pretty!
Clee is fine on her own, I'm sure.
All right, fighting first, conversation later.
Cool. Nice pose, guys.
She was right next to me. And the
Oh,
next
God.
thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear
Oh, God.
I only lost sight
Ah!
of her for a second.
Wow, I died. Wow. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, God. So much for that, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, Clee! Clee's here to help. Clee to the rescue!
Burst forth.
Oh, thank God. We're down one person. Oh, God.
I see what you mean. She's
We're
not
just,
to be
she's just taking a
underestimated.
nap. She's just taking a nap, guys. Don't worry. I don't know if it would be wise to invite myself back. There you go. Just had to eat something real quickly, guys. Clee's got this one. Cute. They unleashed the Clee. We won!
Great work, Clee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
They're like siblings, Albedo and Clee.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Clee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Clee heard you went camping for a few days and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
Aww.
That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Cute! So cute. It would be an honor. Clee will do her best. Oh gosh. I know, Clee's very strong. Return to the center of Mondstadt. Okay, let's go. The music, it's calm now. No! The decorations and such! We're taking too long. We gotta go. What if more decorations fall because we took too long? Oh god. Is that change? Oh jeez.
That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. We're back. Clee kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. Aw, cute. What? That's amazing, Clee. Eula was lucky to have you.
Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We could talk about it back at headquarters. Rita and Paimon should be there too. All right, everyone. Oh, all right. Everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or go to the church to get some rest.
Want to come with us, Clee? You drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! Uh-oh, the adults are gonna go have a talk now, Clee. Hi, everyone.
Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way.
Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
Ah, no. Apologies, just forget I said anything.
Just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Any notable information on the wind?
Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Well, Durin has been isolated for centuries, but Absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child.
Uh-oh, he's jealous. I mean, if I was thrown away as a failed experiment, I think I would have a couple of strong feelings about that.
Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept, as the emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, this absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that this army of his even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed the child's anger through the wind.
That's Durin.
That same feeling. It's close.
I'm scared. Who is it? Knock, knock.
Phonia?
Uh-oh, you're a fake.
Miss Phonia. Here to make your report?
Nothing much to report,
They don't, she doesn't know that we know that she's an imposter.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Jean's lying. Jean's making this up so that she's getting Phonia to say something not true, and then she's actually, you weren't assigned to the 7th Company. That was a lie.
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago.
Oh my god! Oh! Jogs lightly. Oh! I do like her hairstyle. Oh, you're done.
Don't move.
You're under arrest!
Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. Figure out a way to free you from his power soon.
Yeah, hopefully we can free all these people. Oh, Ark! Ding. Restless as a child, the hunger of many. Talk to Jean.
All right, the others are looking after Phonia. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. Chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
No, I mean, judging from the murals, he seems a little older. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. Okay, like that, yeah. He's, albedo.
He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is.
That could be any age. Dad joke age.
Indeed. Anyway, the tripartite conference is a gathering of 3 parties. The Hexen Circle, the Animo Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius.
He's just like you, for real, for real. Ah, there it is!
Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation.
Wow! So we're gonna call him to help us out.
Yes, and now I have a request of my own. So I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would.
Of course! Rita, pass me the The Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it. Dodo, 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 go. I know, I love the state artwork in games. Dodo, Dodo, go.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Oh, they mentioned this in the trailer. This is Varka. Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait.
Wrong number.
Barbados?
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Sorry, we butt dialed you.
Grandmaster?
Oops, put in the wrong number. Sorry, Varka. You're probably busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
That's it? That's all we get from Varka? That's funny. Yeah, because he mentioned at some point, like in a letter or something, there was a letter mentioning that he was in Node Pry? I think they also mentioned like in a quest, too. I can't remember.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
I think in the last Archon quest, they mentioned it most recently, maybe? And then they also mentioned it in a couple of side things, like letters and stuff. Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much. Dodo, Dodo, Dodoko! Dodo, Dodoko!
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti. This is Klee's mom.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
Albedo!
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, Captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother, Rhine-daughter, never accomplished?
I like how he calls her Aunt Alice. His mother is also in the Hexen Circle. Or was in the Hexen Circle?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Cute.
Wow. The attention to
detail. Cute.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request.
That's good.
I'm guessing you still need to prepare. Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
At the long table. That one behind us? Or the
nice of you.
The Hexen Circle table.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice.
I know, when she said that she was going to be here, I thought we were going to actually get an Alice model.
But before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there.
Who? Oh, God. Who? The gardener? Who's the gardener? Dun 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 dun. Who could it be?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around
Or he's
here
doing important
somewhere.
research. Somewhere. Oh! You! Who are you? Oh, Mini Durin from Smilanka. Hey, not so loud!
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
We aren't scared of you. Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
Mm-hmm. I did sneak off to the festival for a bit. Even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people, I still had a lot of fun. That's not why I'm here. Beto and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragonspine! I'm gonna be the one who was revived and brought into this world. Oh my days.
Wait, didn't that already happen?
Mm-hmm.
You left the storybook world.
Simulanka.
And now you're here.
Sorry. I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. He's gonna turn into a real boy!
What?
Human transmutation. Oh! So you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin?
Yeah, do you want that? Is it okay? I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to hit this name. I don't want to lose to another Durin. To other Durin. Becoming human isn't as simple as just changing form. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. I'm honest, I don't know what I will look like. If I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid to change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry. No one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project.
Yeah.
No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know? Albedo told me he's the Pride Prince, a synthetic human. And if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world. Alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely.
Cute!
Trust one another.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hat Guy...
Hat Guy! Wanderer. The hero of the Simulanka. Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me, he just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Whoa. Okay, go to the location indicated by Alice. The long table. Okay, I guess we just gotta go downstairs. Who needs the stairs? Okay, here we go. Right here. The funniest name you've seen for Hat Guy so far is Bruce. Okay, up here, over here. Oh, the mysterious room. Oh! Oh! Water and ice. Interesting. Okay. Oh gosh. Look at the background.
What's happening?
Okay. Sure, let's do that. Ooh, what are we doing? Oh, I saw this in the trailer! I don't know why, but this reminds me of Ruby.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
Okay. So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair. Cupcakes! I could go for some cupcakes right now.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you
I think I'm gonna go
sit,
buy some
Lord
frozen
Barbados.
mangoes and make
But
some
thank you
mango
for being
smoothie.
so considerate.
Someone gave me the idea on chat.
Jean
earlier.
didn't fancy tagging along.
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh. So, tell me, Albedo.
You just
what
started
is
blasting
this
Checkmate during this
outrageous
part?
and
Wait, that's such a good
audacious
idea.
plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about.
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin and Dragonspine.
Again!
Oh?
And also, I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
Okay.
First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the
I always forget how to pronounce it. Mare Javari?
Interesting. What else?
What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhindaughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her
Uh-oh.
monsters in the past. There's not much of it left.
What is this raw material you speak of?
Dragon blood. Monster
Okay, here we
flesh
go.
And embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia. The day will come. I've spent years investigating the dragon spine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawake at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer...
Yes! During the summer, I actually never played through Simulanka.
During the summer, Klee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh, I see.
Did I play through Simulanka? How do maybe I played through a little bit of it.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Mare Javari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide.
We read that in his notes!
In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Yeah, his notes!
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary
Aww.
individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Ooh.
That said, we're happy to give you
Uh-oh.
what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can
A
wield
trial.
them. And so, you must pass the Hexen Circle's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Rita to come along.
Wait, I'm joining you in this thing?
I can think of no better partner for such an endeavor.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved a spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate
Aw,
it with, no?
True.
Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will
What?
have to sit
Why?
this one out.
What? Why?
I'm literally her. I am she.
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides,
What?
I already decided on the structure.
She just thinks, what if Paimon is just way too strong? Her power levels are through the roof.
There's only room for
That's why she can't
participants, I'm
go.
afraid.
Oh, never mind.
No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Aww.
Thank
You
you
can
for
hang out
being
with
so
Venti.
Understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
All right, let's do it.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me?
Of course, let's do this. Yeah, they got chess.
Are you ready, Rita?
This table is so high. Look at us. Just about. Let's
My
go.
dear children.
Welcome in, Twy. How's it
Get
going?
ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Playing chess? Oh, it is just like Ruby. Oh my god. Ah, they turned us into chess pieces. Good. How about me? I'm doing good. Doing good. Excited to see all this going on in Mondstadt. Whoa.
It's certainly in keeping with Hexen Circle modalities. We've been shrunken down to chess-sized pieces.
Oh, you're so tiny now.
Oh my gosh. Alice in Wonderland?
What is it?
Nothing. It's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits.
Don't worry. You'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Pretty confident. It's because I am pretty confident.
Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Since your mother has to recuse herself,
Recuse.
I to put your abilities to the test. I have prepared quite a riveting new performance.
Oh boy.
just for you
Oh
two.
god.
See?
It is just like Ruby.
Defeat
Oh,
them in
yep,
battle.
yep. Here we go.
Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory
Swashbuckle.
like gallant fairy tale heroes.
I'll do my best. Oh god. Walk in. Let me know if volume's okay. Oh jeez. King piece.
Burst forth.
Oh god. Oh god. Can you only move like a king?
Equipment to be.
Oh god. I think you can. I think it can only move like a king.
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Burst forth.
Think you can get away?
He can summon other pieces? That's crazy. That's hardly fair.
Let's play.
Feel this ancient power.
Wah. 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 Oh god. Oh my god, wait! That's crazy.
Disappear.
Oh wait, this isn't good. He's moving too much. Oh god, he's moving too much. No, 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 I need to stay still.
Moments of
Oh, to reduce, okay. Try to direct, huh? Direct your charge. Hold on, hold on. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Faster go.
Hold on.
burst
Direct your there we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect. That's what you need. Let's heal everyone up.
Witness my great undertaking.
Time for takeoff.
Okay. Ouch! You're joking. You're joking. Oh my god. Cooldowns out the wazoo.
Moments of birth.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Thank you, Albedo. Oh god. You're doing something. Ah! Oh, you're joking. You're joking. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Hold on, hold on.
Moments of birth.
Ouch. Okay, we can't step in it. It's literally chest coded. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Wow, get out, get out.
Moments of birth.
Okay, here we go. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Here we go. Come on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fight the other one now. I know this is a cool fight. I like how they... Where's the queen? Oh my god. Oh god, I like how they move based off of their chess pieces. Ouch, I thought I was out of that one. No! I thought I was outside of that square. It's fine, don't worry about it. Mona just has to eat something. And then Klee has... Not Klee. Sorry, wrong child. Oh god! Oh god, hold on. No. We need to heal, Please. Come on, just heal enough so Mona doesn't die. Wow, deep blue. What is that one? Archangels, what is deep blue?
Moments of birth.
There we go, easy peasy. I'm the coolest, aw. Thank you. Very nice, easy. That was it? Uh-oh.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
The Hexens. Oh, this doesn't seem like Alice. Sorry, forgot to read it.
Over. I will now preside over the second
Uh-oh, more!
Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear.
Oh god.
But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Oh, whoa! This is cool. Wow! Thanks, Albedo! You okay? Whoa! Uh-oh. Wow. Oh my god, no. More chess pieces. Oh, big chess piece. Oh, wow. The king and queen have forms now. Oh, this is gonna be tougher.
The trial awaits.
Uh-oh. Chess Gundams is crazy.
Only by turning the
Okay, hold on.
Can we see its true color?
Ouch! Again, Mona, really?
It begs the
That's all me.
question. What do you see on the other side of this chessboard?
Oh god.
Hans
Oh
earned
jeez.
true freedom the moment
Oh, they're
he
tough.
held legs
They're tough
with
cookies.
his
So,
right.
sublimated queen and ascended king. They're tough.
A little surprise for you. No need to
Oh
thank
god.
me, of course.
Wow, they're
Just a
tough.
small
They're really
gesture of
tough.
kindness from
Oh
me.
god, they're really tough. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Frozen! Hold on.
Always so
Hold on, trigger frozen! Trigger frozen!
She can be so
Trigger frozen! Ah! Okay.
I do wish she'd take a leaf
Oh,
out
she's
of
my
your
healer. That's not good.
It's my great undertaking.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Hold on. I need to pick up those. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry. If I could bring up Chi-Chi one more time, I think that'd be great. God. Come on, 4 seconds. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. Oh, they're coming this way. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it. No. I have a plan. Oh, I have a plan. Don't worry about it. Worthless. All things in due time. Ah! Okay, all right. That's enough. Okay, hold on. Please. Oh god. I don't think I'm done frozen. Okay. Are you okay? Okay. I did not do it. I did not do it long enough. I thought I was doing frozen. It's okay, don't worry. Frozen inside without your touch, without your love. Frozen inside without your touch, without your love, darling, only you. Oh, that was Crazy. I can't believe I pressed that button on accident. Are the life among the dead? All this job, I can't believe I couldn't see. Kept in the dark, but you were there in front of me. Okay, last one. I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. Okay, we're just gonna buy time. We just got 30 seconds. The longest. Okay. Don't worry about it. Oh my God, longest 30 seconds of my life. Ah! Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. What does that mean? Oh, I killed them. Oh my gosh. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Yes, very well done.
We did it!
Oh, they've grown up so fast.
Albedo carries. Hey, I did a pretty good job there. Oh, yeah, thank you, Alice.
Well then, I'll leave you
This is
to
Mona's,
debrief the others about today's
whatchamacallit,
events.
Yeah, she saw Mona die in battle. That's crazy.
Huh? You're leaving already?
Why?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows
That's
to up
Mona.
her game, be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time,
My
my dearies.
Why?
You're just going to up and leave? Barb, you'll have to forgive Barbara, love. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
The mystique.
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
I see.
Barbie was satisfied
Barbie!
with your victory. And so am I.
Yay.
Congratulations to you both.
Okay.
You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't
Yeah,
I?
that's kind of important.
You're finally back!
Woohoo!
You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Felt pretty good to beat the trial.
Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free and we'll head to Dragonspine.
Already? Oh my God.
The dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better.
Oh my God, we're already going. Oh my God. Yeah, there he is. Durin. What have you been doing? What have you been doing during all this time? Ha 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 ha. Shao. No. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but I had that one song that's like, bullying, knock it off. Racism, knock it off. Stuck in my head just now. Murdering, knock it off. Impostoring, knock it off. Okay, let's go. Sino please is crazy. Alright, we're back at it again at the Krispy Kreme.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
This place is
Let me get my usual team up and at 'em. Okay. Shang.
I can't wait any longer.
Okay, let's go lower. Looks like I'm getting closer. I want to climb into my hood. Aw, that's cute. I forgot that this cave is here. Okay. Uh-oh, Durin's heart. Wah, wah. Oh, God. I'm scared. I'm scared.
We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after
Oh,
all this
gosh.
time.
Yep, back to where it all begins. We're back at it again.
Leave it to me. You two, stay on guard.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, jeez. He's doing alchemy right before our very eyes. Why are we looking at him like that?
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you?
Brother.
Albedo beam!
Is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creations. But biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
Hey?
It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human. Albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some human traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I'm the only one of my kind. Soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one. But I understand why he came to that decision.
Do you see this as an act of creation?
Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and the future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That, primarily, is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which with the world cannot generate
Endogenously,
is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily?
Well enough, thank you.
Whoa! Oh my god. The heart is no longer finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the
gosh.
dragon's heart.
For real.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case,
Wow.
what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people
Yeah.
who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them. But as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go.
Wow, alchemy. Return to Mondstadt. Oh gosh. This is kind of cuckoo crazy. Oh, not the cooking pot. We're gonna cook up a new human! Okay. I guess we are. Oh my god. Oh, just kidding. Let me pick this up though. Hi, Lynn. Being in Dragonspine brings back memories real. I'm back.
Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Aw, you guys are so sweet. I just saw the Rita's the coolest she is. Thank you.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of.
Oh god. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. Rita is cool. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. 2 days. One short day in the Emerald City. one short day. There's so much to do. Me when I'm being in a being cool competition and my opponent is Rita. No, stop it. Stop it, stop.
The Wimbledon Festival is about to begin. Let's go
wow.
check it out.
Oh gosh. With all this going on? Okay. Do. Okay. Oh jeez. So does it look like it's 1 a.m.? Maybe we should wait till morning. For my sake, we're making it morning. Bright and early. Windbloom Festival, bright and early. Okay. Let's go. Look at the shiny thingamabob. Here you go. Oh. Did someone say shiny? I did. Jean says, as you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. It's Albedo! His words and songs always have a way of His words and songs always have a way of lifting people's spirits, and they were a great support to us all. Ah! Sorry, I thought it was gonna be Albedo. Let us give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Venti the Bard.
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah, go Venti, yeah! Huh? No way. You're really gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright. Does that mean I get free unlimited drinks at the tavern? Oh! I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. In that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the best bard in the land is about to begin his performance. But don't go away. Gather round and lend me your ears. Ooh! Cutscene. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow! With fireworks, too! Wow, look at the cinematic. So cool. Yay! Aw! Oh? Okay, I was like, you're real, right? I hereby exercise the prayer of formation. Oh! Wow. Oh, he's locking in! Oh my god! He's locking in! Oh my god. Wait, this is so cool! The transmutation circle. Oh my god! It's giving Full Metal. Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Whoa. Wow! So cool! Traverse the 18th worldly and 20th passage. Whoa. Oh my gosh, the girlies! Oh my gosh. Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. Oh my god, oh my god! Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Oh my god, wait, that's crazy! Oh my god. Nobody look into that building! It's just another firework, guys, it's fine. That's why it couldn't be Albedo this year. He had something to do. Hopefully that covered all the noise. Nice, nice. Wow. How was it? Not bad, right? Hello? I'm scared. Hello? Oh my god! Dragon child. Can we say hello?
Albedo, how did everything go?
Oh my god!
Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Minnie
You better be a
wants to give
5-star,
you
you're
a-
real.
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time.
Incredible work, Albedo.
I graciously accept the compliment. Really is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do and achieved a personal goal.
I like how he's just like talking as if he's like completed one of his New Year's resolutions. It's like, yeah, I finally ran that 5K I was hoping to do. Oh my gosh.
I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold, Rhine-daughter. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance. To find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life.
I can't believe his mom told him to get a life.
That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To truly become human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves!
It's one way to, yeah?
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is...
Albedo, become human.
Becoming human is the only beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kind of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare. For me, it's just part of my family life.
Aww! Family troubles.
I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world.
Aww, this is cute.
Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds. And now I'm a gardener too.
As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience.
Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring Niberius, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I truly am happy for her. She did not always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Niberius?
I was about to say, Niberius.
What's Niberius?
Oh, nefarious.
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Huh?
Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later.
Hey, I'm sorry. Back up.
As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is this. Niberius is not gone. Instead, because of Master's actions, she and Niberius are now one.
Excuse me, what?
In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Paimon took the words right out of my mouth.
Hearing you say that means more than I could say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow. Bye, Albedo.
Wow. This Wind Bloom Festival turned out to be
Me
a
saying the same
special
thing
one.
as Paimon.
It feels like we really made a difference.
I think so.
Oh, Paimon has already been chosen, what is this year's Wimbloom gonna be?
Want to take a guess?
Venti! You're back!
He's a guess who the Windbloom star is. Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? I like it. The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Rita, give me your hand. Huh? The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you, so no need to open it right away.
Wow! A gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure
I think
love
it's a
their
flower, the
secrets,
Cecilia. Yeah, this is... According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this, so I suppose it belongs with you. Huh? All right, thanks. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Let's go! Haha, music to my ears. I'm so happy I can fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Oh, I spoke it too fast. Oh. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows, look who it is in the corner. Through shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Okay, Dr. Seuss. Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light. Ah! Wow. That was really cool. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I knew Albedo wasn't guilty. Wow. Oh my gosh. I wonder if all the Windbloom stuff is still up. What a quest, for real! Let's go back to the city center. Me getting lost. That's how you know I haven't been in Mondstadt for so long. Yeah, I am going the right way. For real indeed. I wonder if the Windbloom events are happening. Lore bomb after lore bomb, for real. I love the part where he said Full Metal Alchemist and drew the circle. Twi, do you play Genshin or do you just play Honkai? Oh, it's this one. That's right. I heard that this is a management sim. But I'll probably do this one on my own. On my own. Pretending he's beside me. Escoffier. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Recommended quests. Oh, that's a little... I guess I'll be doing this on my own then. You played a little bit like 3 years ago? How much? I know, the decoration is gone!
Reduced to just standing around.
So much for
How absurd.
Windbloom. I didn't even get to celebrate. I'll go celebrate Windbloom on my own. I'll go sing some songs and stuff. But what did you all think? Oh my god, that was crazy. I kind of cooked there, if I'm being honest. I called out a couple of things that I... But then also a couple of things still surprised me, I thought. You unlocked a multiplayer then never actually used it? Alright, Twi, time to do some multiplayer. Don't worry, I gotcha. Gosh, the lore bomb about gold at the end was your favorite? Real with Nibarius? That's crazy. Albedo has like a brother now. A brother in Mini Durin. Yeah. Like the quest. You liked how similar and different it was to the Natlan War? Yeah, I liked how like you can see like everyone like doing their own like thing to like contribute to, you know, keeping the forces at bay. You felt like the Traveler has become longer this time? Real. I was expecting the fight, the Hexen Circle trial to be like a little longer. I thought that was gonna be like a whole like thing. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Cuckoo crazy. But I guess we'll just have to see what comes next. Well, it is Interlude chapter, so next is Not Cry, but I don't know when that's gonna come out, so... Until then, you know, we'll be playing some Xenoblade, Persona, and Honkai Star Rail, all that good stuff. So yeah, stay dangerous then. I want to see if she's still streaming. Hold on. There's somebody who I absolutely want to raid into, so let me see if she's still streaming at this time. She started like an hour ago, so I'm sure she's still streaming. Come on, please still be alive. Please, please, please. Let's see if she... Double check. No! She just ended! Oh! Well, don't forget to check out the VOD for Pina's re-debut, okay? Pinky promise? Okay? Thank you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, please go check out her re-debut. She has a lot of really cool and important things to talk about in that. Of course, she told all the Prima folks beforehand, so what she said in her debut I already know about, but if you all want to know all the important stuff that she has to share and things like that and see all the cool stuff that she has, please check out her channel. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow bright and early for our morning Xenoblade stream where we play chapter 11. Yeah. Alright. And with that, I'll see you all next time. Tomorrow! Or next week, whatever the case may be. Bye! Go check out the VOD, okay? It's very important. Go check it out. On the YouTube side, we're gonna raid the lovely Tobi Shigoku. So Japanese only, I believe, for that stream. And then on the Twitch side, we are gonna be raiding the wonderful Enva. Playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I was actually thinking of playing that at some point. Let me know if you'd prefer watching me play Expedition 33, or I've also been wanting to check out 100 Line, but I think I might just play that on my own. Okay, fine.